In today's video, I took a gold player and I asked him what his biggest issues were. He told me that his biggest issues were positioning, knowing when to swing and when to get aggressive, as well as crosshair placement and a couple other stuff. And we're going to cover all of that in today's video, so be sure to stick around to the entire thing, because I show in-game scenarios in a custom game, then I go into a casual game and show, actual gameplay of what I'm doing and explaining it. And then we go back in and do a bunch of more tips. So be sure to leave a like on this video if you do enjoy. If you get this video to 500 likes, I'll love you, and I'll make another video similar to this. But I will see y'all. Enjoy the video, as well as use code PENGUIN on your G Fuel. Mwah, I love you. What are you struggling with the most as a player? And if you need help trying to figure that out, I can help you with that as well. But I want to help you hone in on something that you are definitely struggling with, or that you think. So if you have to look at your gameplay, look at how you're playing, what is something that you feel that you struggle with the most?
I'd say I struggle with, I don't know, maybe holding tight angles. I mean, I'm fine with that, but I think the positioning is the problem, because sometimes I position myself too close. I can't see them. They're able to see me. I get fragged. So, and yeah, that's basically it. Maybe when also to be aggro and when not to be aggro. I've sometimes trouble with that. Yeah.
Alright, we'll go into a custom game. I'm going to show you some stuff. I'm going to give you different scenarios of when to be aggro, when not to be aggro. I'm going to show you why and kind of explain it to you. So, I feel like when... I'm coming upstairs now by Armory, but when you want to figure out, generally, when to be passive and to be aggressive, right? I'm going to show you first on attack, for example, right? When you're trying to figure all this out, it's going to really come down to the operators that you're playing, as well as the situation that you're in. For example, if we're attacking this bomb site, right, and I'm playing Finca, I'm going to have to get aggressive for map control. That's the main thing you want to think of when you're attacking, and realize when you want to get aggressive. Obviously, the main goal is to rush into here and plant the bomb somewhere, but in order to get to that position, I need to play as I'm playing Finca. I would need to come and take control of, let's say, Armory. I would need to come take control of the stairs, maybe have it nomaded off. Then also have it, take control of Trophy as well as Master. Now, the reasoning for this would be, obviously, so I can let my ace come in, get the wall open. But as ace, he would play more passive, because obviously he's not an entry player. So when you're trying to figure out when to play aggressive or, passive on attack, it's really going to come down to what map control that you need. Because the end goal on attack is to get the bomb down, or kill everyone, or get the bomb down. So when you think about being aggressive, you have to think, okay, I should get aggressive on Trophy Room, because if I don't get aggressive on this, they're going to hold Trophy Room, and my teammate who's ace or thermite is not going to be able to get control of the master bedroom wall, which is the main goal, obviously, get the wall open, plant the bomb. Attack, I feel like it's very simple, and it's really going to come down to who you're playing. If I'm playing ace, though, and I'm out here, I would play passive up until my teammates drone it out, up until it's clear, or up until I drone it out for my team. If I'm playing ace, I'd probably be the person to throw my drone down and drone in for my Finca, drone in for my Nomad, drone out everything for them, while they're the ones with their guns up trying to take gunfights. Obviously, they're the ones being aggressive, I'm the one playing passive, then I would get aggressive, come in, open the wall, stuff like that. So I feel like attack is more very simple. It really comes down to, you get aggressive when you need to get map control. Another thing would be, obviously on attack, if it's going to be time management.
Alright.
But on defense, I feel like it's much harder to know when to get aggressive, when not to get aggressive. And one thing for that would be time management as well, because you don't really need to get map control for defense. You want to hold map control. For example, you can obviously play in here, try and get a pick maybe, and if they start to get really aggressive, they're coming up through Armory, then you'd fall back, for example. But for the most part, you're going to be playing very passive, because at the end of the day, if you're defending, they have to come in and push you. So you would sit on an angle like this and hold and watch the door. You would sit on an angle like this bomb chassis over here, and you watch the door. Now, a time that you would get very aggressive on as a defender would be in a clutch, a clutch situation. If you're in a 1v3, for example, you have to get aggressive, because you have to obviously one, try and catch them off guard, and two, try and get as many people down and take the 1v1s that you can take, obviously, in time of that. That's the most important thing when it comes to defense, is trying to take 1v1s, because you don't want to obviously take a 1v2, two people shooting you at once. You're just not going to win that. It's not going to happen. But I feel like the biggest way to know aggressiveness when not to is also communication. You're going to get more aggressive based off of callouts as well, and you're going to get more passive based off of time management. If I'm in a 1v2 clutch, that's a Jaeger, for example, on this site, and there's 10 seconds left, I'm obviously not going to, run up and just hold the widest angle. No, I would wait. They have to come in and plant. I would try and hold the more passive angle and try and bait out a plant. Because if let's say you're in a 1v2, one person is planting the bomb, you wait to hear them try and plant, then you're in a 1v1. Then that's when you swing and take that gunfight, because now there's only one gun up versus two. So you're going to, your passiveness and aggressiveness is really all going to come down to time management, positioning, and callouts.
Oh my god, I whiffed.
Fine, you can watch me. You can watch me.
All right.
Watch me whiff. So right now, right, I'm in a position where I can have to play passive and wait for him to push me because there's a lot of motherfuckers up here with me.
Yeah.
I think one's coming to my right too. So I'm not gonna get aggressive yet.
They sound good on Astro. Never mind, I'm deaf.
I'm gonna play passive, wait for him to push me, get my kill. See, I don't have to get too aggressive there. Wait for him to push me. Well, for the most part, for example, in that situation where I'm playing, right, I'm gonna play passive. I'm gonna play passive there because they have to clear me out, right? So
Yeah.
my whole point of roaming up there is to waste as much time as I can. So I don't really need to run around and like just try and frag out like a psycho. They have to push me. Now I'm gonna swing based off of sound. Like for example, I thought he was going downstairs, so I was like, okay, let me try and get him back. But if you're roaming, for example, like your whole goal is to waste time. So you can play passive, but play passive in a spot where they need to get map control. Like I said, as an attacker, they need to get map control. So they are going to be the ones to be the aggressor. Can be the one to get passive. Now you can get more aggressive as you swing stuff and stuff like that. But for the most part, if you're defending, right, and you're not sitting in sight, you're going to want to like get aggressive in terms of playing in areas that they need map control, but get passive in terms of letting them come to you. Because once again, they need to kill you in order to succeed, in order to get, vertical, in order to clear out up top. So let's see. I don't really need to swing yet, because I'm trying to hear if he's like planting the bomb or where he's sitting.
Last operator standing.
I did aggressive there. I know he's hitting barbed wire now though, but
Reloading. Cover me.
I don't really have to get too aggressive. He has 47 seconds left. He has to plant the bomb. He hit my. Ah! Once again, don't have to get aggressive. He has to plant the bomb. So all I have to do is wait for him to push me. Because he has to. He doesn't have a choice. And then I kill him. So you see, with positioning there, that's when you have to learn when to get aggressive, when not to get aggressive. Look at the time that was left, right? There's 47 seconds left. I was low health, so it wouldn't have been smart for me to push him anyway. But whether or not I had full health or not, I didn't need to push him in that situation. Granted, it is casual, but when you're thinking about positioning, it comes down to, one, I played like a freak. I laid down, I was low health, I knew that he would probably not be aiming low level, so I was able to catch him off guard and get my kill. But I didn't have to continue to swing him because, like I said, he has to plant the bomb. It's a 1v2, there's 40 seconds left. So like when you're playing and trying to figure out like, when do I swing someone, when do I not, like for example there, I was looking at time management, I was looking at positioning, I was looking at my health, everything's situational. What else you said that you had issues with? Those holding angles, you said?
Positioning and angles.
So you said angles and, like, positioning?
Yeah. Like, when I get, like, too close on the wall, and they can see me, but I can't see them.
So, like, I guess
That makes
perspective
sense.
more, like, perspective.
Yeah, perspective.
Okay, I'll show you. So, when you look at, perspective in this game is very strange, right? So, come over here for a second. Come, like, stand, like, right there, okay, right? Now, come close to the door, like, come, like, on the door, like, right here. Now, can you see me right now?
Nope.
Okay, I can see you, but you can see me. Now, this is because, the way the perspective is, because you're very close. Watch, stay in that same position, but back up. Like, towards the wall, but in the same spot. If you're, like, in the same spot, you should be able to see me as the further you go back. So this is all going to become, now watch, like, you can see me right now, right?
Yeah.
I can see right now. What can you see of me right now?
Like, half of your head and your gun.
Now, just walk in a straight line. Don't just walk in a straight line up to the door. You're gonna notice you're not gonna be able to see me anymore, right? You can't see me?
Yeah, I lose my sight of you.
Yeah, I can see you. So this is because the way the perspective works in the game. So what you're gonna do with this situation to help you the most is when you are swinging a door, you never want to swing close or swing slow like this, right? If I come around the corner crouch like this, like hugging a door, the person in here is gonna see me, before I ever see them. So if you're ever gonna swing someone, even if you're crouch walking, swing wide. You always want to like literally like if I'm swinging here, instead of coming like this, I would want to like come like as far back from the door and swing as wide as I can. And you have to commit to it too. I would not really recommend like slowly peeking because they're gonna see you before you see them. Okay, so if you ever swing something, swing wide. And if you swing wide, you'll be able to see them at the same time they'll be able to see you, or you'll be able to see them before they even see you. It'll be that same situation. So one thing to definitely work on is like if you're swinging something, like even this doorway over here, like if I come on the corner slowly, like watch, can you see me right now?
Yeah.
I can't see you at all. You're literally not on my screen. But if I like just simply back up a little bit, I can start to see you. The more I back up, the more I can see you. The more I move forward, the less I can see you. And you can still see me this entire time, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's it's really just all based off of that. Like when you're playing, like literally instead of me coming close and swinging like this, I would probably come far back and swing like this. It'll catch you off guard. I'll be able to see you before you see me, and we'll be on a much more even playing ground and be able to take a fair gunfight. I'll show you some stuff that's good for like perspective that helps me a lot when I'm playing.
Should I go hookah?
Yeah, go hookah.
All right.
Once she loads in.
We need to locate a bomb. 10 seconds before insertion.
Alright.
5 seconds.
So, can you make a rotate with anyone? Do you have any grenades or anything? Actually, no, I have breach.
I have a C4.
I bet, yeah. I'll show you some perspective stuff, right?
Located a bomb.
Alright.
When I aim too high and then their head's like lower.
Like your crosshair placement?
Yeah, I think I have it like I expect them to be at head level, but then they like crush and I can't adjust to that in enough time.
Yeah, I think with crosshair placement, like the biggest thing is like really gonna come down to like one, obviously having decent crosshair placement. Like right, like for example, here already come over here. Like the ideal crosshair placement that you're gonna want is here, come over here, by a door. The ideal crosshair placement that you're gonna want is gonna be on this buckle. You see this buckle right here?
Yeah.
This buckle will determine where head level is. So if you ever need to figure out, you know, if your crosshair placement is good, you want to practice it. This buckle right here and then straight across, that's head level. I feel like when you're trying to figure out, like, obviously people are gonna be crouching, people are gonna be standing, some people are gonna be freaking proning, and I feel like the way that you're gonna like adjust to that, because there's no way that you can like determine that, right? If you hear someone go down, obviously a way to adjust your crosshair placement is gonna be if you hear someone crouch, okay, I should aim a little lower. So like it's really like. It really comes down to just like practicing that and just like listening to what they're doing. Because if you hear them like very slowly, most of the time they're crouch walking. If you hear them stand up or prone, most of the time they're prone or standing. It's gonna go based off of like the sound cues and stuff like that. After all this, we did wind up going to a T-Hunt. I just want to see how he played and just see everything that he was doing. But he does play on a 50 frame Xbox with a TV. So it's kind of brutal. But listen, for someone playing on 50 frames and a TV, getting gold, not bad at all. Listen, it's solid. But hopefully these tips did help you guys. I wanted to help out a bunch of people, so I figured I'd cover up, you know, whatever problems he has, and I make a video out of it, and then help him and to help you guys. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe. I will see y'all. Much love. Peace.